think it's a game? You think it's a fucking game? Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Yo, what's my name? Y'all gon' make me go all out. DMX. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Hey, yo, what's my name?
What you got?
Y'all gon' make me lose my cool.
I tried so hard.
What y'all really want? What y'all really want?
But it doesn't even matter. Come on. I tried so hard.
What y'all really want?
It doesn't even matter. But it doesn't even matter. Come on.
Boy, give me a sign. Dog, I meet bitches, the street bitches, slash, choco puff, sweet bitches, make you wanna eat bitches, but not me.
I tried so
I fuck with these hoes from a distance. The instant they start to catch feelings, I start to. What is it you want from a nigga? I gave you gave me. I played you played me.
and got so far. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to
Yeah,
lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
up in here, up in here, up in here, up in here,
It doesn't even matter. In you, just as far as I can go. For all that, there's only one thing you should know. Put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all that, there's only one thing you should know.
The OG is back. Hello, everybody. El Sancho Live. The old El Sancho is here. Thanks, my slutty co-host. Welcome.
Thank God that's over. What are we back in 2002?
You love that intro.
That was seriously, I wanted to poke my earballs out.
I was backstage a little late producing this intro with talking to LG. I was distracted talking to Binks. This one, see, literally, boss bitch is like, send me this mix, please. Like, if we get boss bitches endorsement on music, we're good. We're set.
Because she
We're
always
set.
plays the best music
Yeah.
on her.
She's the pioneer. Thank you, everybody, for tuning into El Sancho.
I'm kidding, boss bitch. You know I love you.
Where's my
I felt like I
hobo?
was back in college listening to DMX in Lincoln Park again.
gay.
That's not true.
2002,
100%.
buddy.
I get boss bitches endorsement 100% right now. So that's really at the end of the day, knowing that I've gotten boss bitches approval in my music selection, we're good. That's it. I thought that was a fantastic intro. I think it was put together in like a minute. Like I did it while talking to you. Like I know you're not like used to men multitasking. Like, but like I literally spoke to you while doing that intro.
He's all telling the truth too.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking
He's all
man.
being honest and shit.
Like,
listen, I guess that was my punishment for falling asleep during the Halloween stream.
yeah, that was bad, man. Like,
I'm sorry, dude.
like,
listen.
you
I
know.
came home from work, right? I was like, I'm gonna take a 10-minute nap. Literally turned into 11:30, and I woke up. I'm like, fuck, I missed the entire stream.
Yeah, we saw what happened to you.
Somebody was recording me. That's
when the stream ended.
I know.
Everybody was wondering what happened to you. They didn't know if you went into a diabetic coma. They didn't know if your foot got like removed. They didn't know what happened to you. No one knew what happened to you. So
I know. I was missing.
That's why it was like,
Jesus, Sadie.
cat bomb.
Total cat. Did you hear that? She fucking just jumped right on the phone.
That was and I'm going to be cryptic when I say this. You have the most crystal clear background microphone I've ever seen.
I'm on an iPhone 13 mini.
Apparently, that's a good microphone.
It's a
Apparently.
mini.
Yeah, apparently size doesn't matter, I guess. So this is what she's talking about. This is what she's talking about.
It's because I have small hands.
I got one question.
That's me.
Where my sluts, where my sluts, where my sluts.
I can't.
Where they at, son? Where they at, son?
Literally, you're listening to the scream
I really
while snoring.
Sluts. I fuck sluts. Sluts get
I
fucked.
fuck
Sluts. No ifs, ands, and or buts. I fuck sluts. I fuck sluts. Nice girls are nice, but no good for nuts sucking.
Literally.
Serene night to bring right a butt fucking.
What are you doing? Like,
Dude, I was
literally,
tired. I'm sorry, I was tired.
Literally, like, how you doing there, buddy?
I do, boss bitch. That's right. It's crystal clear.
I'd rather talk to your cat right now if that's possible.
Well, Amanda Erickson did not want to talk to my cat the other day, and I had to tell her to shut up and let my cat talk.
Open panel, everybody. Link is in Discord, so you guys can find out where it is in Discord. If you're in Fox's Discord or Tonic, should I advertise where the link is? I just did.
It's in Fixes.
I just did.
I sent it to a bunch of people too.
Not only did it.
Are you getting texted? Are you getting texted?
Yeah. Someone just tagged. It doesn't matter.
It's not me this time.
Well, the only way I can keep you from not fucking with me when I'm live is by having you on the phone with your mini, with your fucking mini.
Dude, you were so mad that night.
With your fucking mini.
My iPhone mini. No, Amanda cannot have my cat's liver. My cat is staying intact.
There's a lot of things on your mind after watching
Mine.
a couple. There's a couple panels you've been watching, etc. Where do you want to start? Like before you fall asleep. So like, I need to get like.
Meow.
How do you?
Let's start. Were you watching earlier with Cerrone being a complete hypocrite?
Here's what I watched on like YouTube back and forth. And pardon the Halloween tips, facts that are going in Streamlabs. I'm going to turn that off.
You're a dork.
Yeah, I actually put preparation into my streams and have facts about Halloween. You know that stream that you fell asleep and didn't do? Yeah.
Yes.
That stream.
I know. I saw the intro that was just for me, and I felt so bad. I was like,
yeah, it was
yeah,
I did a custom intro for
you. I know, and I felt so
LG
bad.
got so mad about that she quit. She's like, I'm not a slut anymore.
I know. I know.
I'm done. Oh, Streamlabs. Let me go to my Streamlabs.
Yeah, I think the first order of business should be Cerrone being a complete hypocrite. I
saw 2 streams from Katie talking about this court case on Monday, which I've also heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard about this court case on Monday. Mm-hmm. And not only that, I heard 2 streams. Katie has apparently already ran through her free StreamYard hours for the month, and it's not even it's the 10th day of the month. Like, if that doesn't say you might have a problem, Katie, I don't know.
I don't know how Streamlab works, so I don't know.
How many hours can you go through the free? I mean, if it's 100 hours, that woman should be sectioned. Flat out. She needs to be sectioned if she went through 100 hours in 10 days talking about Rebel. Flat out.
Yeah, right. I mean it's all been done before with Rebel. It's nothing.
Well, that's the thing.
I'm just yeah.
There's no breaking ground.
Hey, I always say, dude, let the people do their thing. I mean, let them learn on their own. Let them gather info. Let them see, people who want to save him or have, conversations with him, and they think they're getting through to him. Let them learn on their own. I mean, 30 people have done it before. I mean, we've all seen it. I mean, if you've been around for a while.
It's the same movie over again.
That's what I mean. Like, let them figure it out. Yeah.
And you kind of know the ending, and
Well, yeah. I mean, Rebels. Connie's always going to be a piece of shit to everybody, no matter who it is. no matter how much you donate to him, how much you give him attention, he's always going to be a piece of shit. That's just how he is.
Blues, who, by the way, Corrosive Commentary thinks I am Rebel Blues. I got a screenshot of him saying that I'm Rebel Blues. Yes, I will be. I am a witness for the court case. I'm a witness for the DA. I'm also what some may consider the victim. So I will be front and center for the court case on Monday that everyone seems to be talking about, but the one motherfucker actually going is right here. El Sancho. Hello.
So is it your case? Is it your case?
It's his violation that he did on the HO.
That kid's such a dumbass.
Yeah, it's the
he
violation.
Gets what he gets. He literally gets what he gets. I don't feel sorry for that kid whatsoever.
So, I don't know if I should.
I do not. The kid does it to himself.
So I definitely have a lot that I could say about this situation. Wait, hold on a sec. Whoever's backstage, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to get right to you. I'm just trying to log into. I'm multitasking here. This is for
something I'm not used to.
Is that you?
It is me.
Why you sound like shit?
Who's me?
Who is you?
Why are you putting my ex-girlfriend's face on panel?
I'm doxing, dirty whore.
You're fucking doxer. Get the fuck out of here, showing faces. This is what the PP community does, apparently.
Who's that?
I don't know.
You fucking miss me.
I don't know.
Oh God, is that Harry?
It is Harry the Balls.
Harry, you weirdo. What's up?
Nothing, sweetie. How you doing?
Good.
This is like old times.
It is like old times. I seen you. I'm like, you know what? I have not been on a stream in probably 9 months.
It's been over a year.
Probably has been. It's been a very, very long time.
Yeah, why is that?
I'll be honest with you. It's been 3 years. It's been 2 years.
No, it's not. No, it's probably been. I know Pat and I have not done anything in well over a year.
It's been 2 years.
I watch streams here and there. It's not fun no more as it used to be.
Yeah.
Sancho made it fun. People are going to real life and shit.
Yeah. The last time I saw you on a panel, I think you had Ellen in the KKK mask.
I know no such thing.
Oh wait, no, that wasn't you.
I have no idea what you might be talking about.
Why would you even accuse him of that?
I thought he was somebody else. My bad.
That's just hearsay and lies.
Sorry, Harry. Sorry.
That's gonna turn into a 4-hour panel.
Oh yeah. I'll be yelled at.
Now it's confirmation. Tomorrow. Literally, law enforcement is dressing up as KKK against him. This is an open shot.
No, it wasn't him dressing up. No, it wasn't him dressing up.
No, but it was the Ellen in a KKK hood.
Yeah, but that wasn't you though.
I've never heard of such a thing.
That wasn't you. That was Harry Vagina, actually.
That dirty bastard.
So has a wrecked I am that you're finally on my panel after all these years. I just want to touch on one subject and play a quick clip. I'm getting soft. I'm getting soft.
Keep talking, Harry.
They have little blue.
Keep talking.
They have blue pills. They have blue pills for that for you.
I'm getting soft. So Monday is obviously like the court case for the violation of the HO. That was the second violation of this HO. The first one is actually right here.
Me who makes no income goes and does it. Court Monday is for the harassment order that Brian Harrington is trying to place on me. So yeah, he even wrote down on the harassment order that that I had a history of violence with the police, and that's not even true. There's no history that I've ever had with the police that's ever been violent. So I'm looking forward to showing up to that court date. I truly am, so that I can disprove a lot of these claims that have been made.
Ooh, not a good look, honey.
He never showed up. One, And so, Harry, can you like X-nay on the background noise?
Not
Are
really. I'm
you in
driving down the road.
Are you in a car or
Are
are
you in a
you?
I am in
fucking
a.
shuttle?
Oh, I have
I
one.
am in a GMC 2500.
So right there was a temporary HO already on him.
Car docs.
And he goes live and talks about me, mentioning my full name, the whole nine, mentioning how excited he was to show up on Monday. He no shows on Monday. That's what he did. He no
Well, of
showed
course
for
he
the
did.
HO. He violated the HO and then he no showed it after violating and violated it again.
It's not a smart idea. He's not making good choices.
Has he ever?
No, and he learns well from his mother.
Absolutely.
He did call me a pussy. I was asked by the judge, where is this individual? And I go, well, actually, last I heard, he was on YouTube calling me a bitch and a pussy and yelling at you. And then the judge goes, can you play that for me? And I go, sure. And then he goes, yeah, that's a violation. Go to your police. And here we are. Here we are. So
Not going to be good for him on Monday.
everyone talks about the violation in front of the judge, but what I just played was a violation. Was the first violation. I feel like I'm getting blown by a vacuum right now.
Harry, you need to mute up, son.
You need to mute up, son. You got some. You got it. Literally, I'm looking at this giant.
It's a shuttle.
Forehead.
We're literally in a shuttle.
I feel like I'm inside this woman's pussy right now.
Oh my
Like,
lord!
look at this person's avatar, and then
Who, mine?
that noise.
Mine?
No, not yours. I'm not gonna imagine.
Oh, that's fucking Hagatha from Facebook. She's.
I don't know what that is.
That's
but
Hagatha.
That noise alone bothers me.
Yeah.
And then the picture on top of the noise and the picture, it's a little too much.
Yeah, it is. So let's get off the Connie fucking train. Unless you want to stay on and run the train on Connie.
I'm probably the only one who hasn't ran a train.
That's true. That dude is. Yeah.
I really am. Because at the end of the day, no one's above the law. Nobody.
I am.
Nobody.
I am. Literally.
No. Nobody.
If you know what I mean.
Unfortunately, a 1-year-old can't go to court with me. So I will have a babysitter. While I'm dealing with this. So it's definitely an inconvenience, and I get really annoyed when all I hear is the perpetrator complaining about how much of an inconvenience this is.
Well, I mean, come on. He has a very lucrative job. He goes to work every day.
It's a holiday, so like
he takes care of his mom, like give him some credit. He's a busy dude.
Hey, you're not muted, Harry, but it seems like we're having some car sex right now. We're having some car phone boning right now.
There we go. Did you invite anybody else?
Last I heard, Andrew's coming this weekend, and this room, that my spare bedroom, he told me he's okay with cats, so he's gonna have to fucking deal with it.
Can you imagine Connie's face seeing Andrew walk into court?
I'm gonna imagine my face when I pick him up from the airport. I don't know what to expect.
It's gonna be.
I don't.
It's gonna be pretty hilarious.
I don't know what to expect, but
Well, I mean, I don't think it's gonna work out in Connie's favor at any aspect of it.
Do you guys want me to post I can post. I have like the world's smallest headphones in the fucking world.
Well, right now. The world's smallest dick too.
Literally the world's smallest headphones. Like my head is too fucking big for headphones this small.
They made the headphones for your small dick. Sorry, I had to. We were talking about size.
It's better safe than sorry.
Right?
So any questions, I'm here for that. Again, this is an open panel. Anybody wants to come up, let me know in the chat.
Well, not
message me.
anybody, but
You know, it really depends. I mean, look what we let on now. Saying like our
yeah,
standards
I
are
mean,
pretty,
we could create a safe space for people.
our standards are pretty fucking
They're
low.
pretty low, but there's other people out there that are lower.
Would you go to Texas Roadhouse with this person?
With who? Um, if I was able to interview them and like ask them about their character, sure.
I think you're more likely to pay that person to kill someone than you would be to
You
go on a
think?
date.
You think that person's liable to kill somebody?
I think you would be like,
Not
hey,
liable, but has the
hey,
potential to.
hey, I have this guy Trump said on YouTube. I'll give you
Oh God, that fucking
I'll give
guy.
you $250 to whack him.
I mean, I would do it
Probably.
for free.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely think that would be a possibility. Blue Eyes, how are you?
I mean, I think that is Trump said in that avatar, though.
Hey, press 1 if I sound amazing right now.
Oh,
Crystal
jeez.
clear microphone.
Can you suck your dick anymore?
Well, thank you for voting me #1 voice on YouTube. And I'm
You are #1 voice on YouTube. That's right. That's right.
I'm on a headset. I have the microphone in my mouth because I want everyone to hear the vibrations. CNC is another cocksucker who's never been on my channel.
What did CNC do?
Literally, Izzy, CNC, Six Banger. These motherfuckers have never been on El Sancho's.
Yeah,
and you know how many channels I've made?
I would take that personally.
Listen, I'm gonna go on a fucking rant now. You know how many channels I've done panels on? 1. This is it. A lot of others have come and go. I mean, like Golden Eyes is probably the only other one that I can think of.
Hey, Golden.
I did forget about Golden Eyes. But Golden
I love
Eyes,
Golden Eyes.
my channel
I
and
love
Golden
Golden
Eyes.
Eyes. Let me tell
we're
you how
like
much I love Golden Eyes.
The only 2 still standing.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. You know what I'm gonna do?
I mean, you haven't rage quit 7 times in the last year, have you?
I just went away for 8 months and lost monetization.
Well, I mean, you had a kid and shit. I mean, that's like.
I lost monetization. No, I went away before the kid.
Did
you?
I
haven't went away. I haven't went away since the kid. I just haven't done much since the kid because the kid is a full-time until what?
Well, yeah.
I was giving you play-by-play on him going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it definitely takes a while. You know what I'm saying? Golden Eyes. Yeah. I believe your channel is still active, just like mine is for 3 years. In this community, having an active channel for 3 years is a really good thing. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. All right, I got 45 people.
What's the matter with you?
I'm going to post a StreamYard link.
What are you Jesus Christing about?
Your cat.
Listen, my cat is very vocal, okay? You cannot silence a queen.
Is your cat like very protective of you?
Yes. Oh my God, she is. I've only had her for 4 months too.
4 months and the cat's super protective of you?
Yeah, but I mean, I've known her before. She was the cat. My friend passed away in March.
Bones?
And that's where I got the cat from. Bones, what's up?
Hey, girl.
Thank God you're here, Bones.
I know.
Thank God you're here.
Well, don't expect a lot out of me.
We never do. We never do.
We're on the same page here.
I'm expecting as much as you're going to give me.
Free?
That could be hot. That could be hot.
What the fuck are you DMing me this shit? What the fuck is this? Jesus.
It ain't me.
Hey,
it's not me either.
Hey, that cat. Me either. That cat wants to talk to you, my guy.
She's purring now.
Like that cat, like I have never heard a cat so vocal.
She talks. I was away, right? I was away in Virginia last weekend. I left Friday and I came back. I came back Monday. I literally got screamed at for an hour and she hung off my pant leg.
Yeah. I had a bad experience in Virginia.
Did you really?
Yeah, a guy walked in on me when I was.
The truck stop.
Yeah, truck stop.
Was it like that movie Wrong Turn or Deliverance?
I was doing a hurricane drive for North Carolina.
It's like Dumb and
And
Dumber.
I had to take, I had to take a shit, and I went into a gas station in Virginia, and I thought I locked the door. And I'm in mid wipe, and this dude just walks in and just stops and just like
You left the door open.
no,
Tell
it
the
was
story. You changed the
and
story.
I literally was like
Yeah.
I was in mid wipe.
You invited the guy in.
I'm not gonna forget you, dude. Like, imagine how pissed Andrew would be. He would go live for 12 hours. That motherfucker forgot about me. I'm halfway across the country.
Have a
Like,
safe flight, Andrew.
Like, take away his wrench and he'll get mad. Not picking him
Mhm.
up from an airport from across the country, that will be a different level of that. Long story short, like, the dude walked in on me, and I go, "Why the fuck did you not knock?" And he's like, "Oh, sorry." And I think he killed himself after that.
Oh dear Lord.
Yeah, I think what he saw, there's no coming back.
I don't even know why you go live anymore.
There's no way there's no way you can be a functioning society member after walking in on Sancho wiping his ass.
Oh dear God. I need
Yeah.
some clam.
He
up
needs a
here.
stick with a rag on it to wipe his ass.
I'm surrounded by too many sausages. I need a clam up here. Could some clam come up here, please?
Yeah. Anyone but Boss
Is Fixa
Bitch.
here?
I didn't say that loud. So, like, I kind of want to get your opinion, Bones, on this whole PP like community shit. I don't know what it is. I think that I think the fact that we're grown adults and we're saying PP, that's a red flag, in my opinion.
Well, all right. You want my take? I'll tell you my take. You got same 4 people that go live 24/7 now. And they just happen to go into each other's channels while they're doing it.
They just take over.
Yeah,
It's
but they're
like-
not even that good.
So, like, let me use this analogy, and it's probably really fucked up. But
Mhm.
like, let's just pretend like there's a group of us that go to a buffet, and we all go there every day, and we've earned the right to have those seats at that buffet. And
Okay.
now there's this other gay biker gang showing up, eating all the fucking food, and not
Why do you think they're gay?
not sharing for anybody. I've seen some shit. All right,
Not everybody's gay, buddy.
I've seen some shit.
Okay.
All right. Binks is the most annoying panel guest ever. Please move. So, well, no, but is that a fair assessment that there's
Hi,
like
Neclo.
there's a whole group of other people
Hi,
just
guys.
showing up and trying to like monopolize and take over, or is this not Fox? If you want to hop up on,
Well, they think they're better at it. And they think they know how to do it, which is like, okay, yeah, been there, done that.
right?
They have their
I
own
mean,
issues. Yeah.
Everybody goes to every panel. Like, it's always the same names. And I think from a marketable standpoint, there's a lot of people, like, we had this like discussion like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, about AC and Asmar. They
Mhm.
came into this community with no loot. They didn't.
Yeah.
They just showed up and just wanted to take over, and like literally like AC.
All right, but there's a
is-
big difference here.
like AC's talking like there's a group of people that he has, but no one knows who the fuck he was at the time because it was so new. And
He's like
now,
exiled. Yeah.
he just came on a little too strong, and he admits that. That's not me talking shit. But now
Right.
it seems like there's a group of people doing it now where they're coming on really strong. They're very emotional. I appreciate the loyalty, Rogue Nation. Thank you for that.
Okay, but all right, but the difference between them is that you didn't have Angel, you didn't have Mr. P, you didn't have Quick on each other's panel. There's no variety. It's always the same dynamic, and it's boring as fuck. How's that?
Well, then don't watch it. I mean, that's
I'm not.
you know what I'm saying? But like,
Yeah.
I know they're trying to show up and take all the viewers because, in their opinion, more viewers is more donations. That's the marketing attitude, it seems like. And they're literally having it like scheduled like a TV guide where you're going to go on from 12 to 4 and you're going to go on from 4 to 8 and you're going to do the 8 to midnight and fucking.
Yeah, but HBO doesn't put the same show on 24/7. At least they
Yeah.
have variety.
So there needs to be variety. Fox, is this you? Fox? Oh,
Oi.
man. You're worse than Harry Balls tonight.
Oh
I didn't
my
think that was
lord.
possible.
On my phone.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
Get
Where's
rid of this
the-
motherfucker.
I guess we really do need the PP network.
I have no control over Harry Balls and Tonic's audio. If you guys are saying I think a lot of people are sick of the same subjects. We need
Yeah.
variety.
Yeah.
We need variety. Like that's but like
Very hard.
Vardy.
and I told this to Mr. P or
Are you a
whatever.
Vardy?
Yeah, like we need variety. We do. Like, and I even told this to Mike. I'm like, if you don't
We need someone to
like,
teach you English.
it's like if you don't go away for a couple days, people are gonna get sick of you. Like if you show up and you do a couple streams a week, people are going to be excited to hear from you and happy. People got sick of me, and I didn't stream as much, and I don't
sure
stream
did.
as much because I don't want people getting sick of me. Tonic, you good now?
Okay, is that any better? Does that work any better?
If I had to choose
Worse.
between gonorrhea or herpes, I would
Sipping pills.
probably, yeah. Wow. Like,
Did
It's
we
like,
forget how to do this?
I
when-
have.
listen, when they're just up on panels like talking shit, I'm just like, all right, this is boring. But then like when they have people come up there like with the opposition, it's like, okay, now you watch. Like regardless of of the content. Like when Connie
Yeah,
gets
but
up
I've
on
been blocked.
Katie's, when Connie gets up on Katie's, I'll watch it because it'll be an argument. If it's just Katie talking about Connie, I probably won't watch it because it's like I already know everything there is to know about Connie. Like it's old news to me. So
Yeah, but it's like watching a rerun. We did this like 3 years ago.
You need to be entered. Well, here's the thing. I mean,
going on 4.
How many panels
Yeah.
did I do with the title education or entertainment? And everyone chose entertainment.
What
They
was Eric
want-
Everhard?
They want to be entertained. Yeah. I interviewed him twice. Like
I mean, does anybody want to come up here and argue with me?
any
I want
mention-
Vardy. I want to get some Vardy in here.
Yeah, I want some Verdi too. I mean, somebody could come up and argue with me.
Melissa,
Bones.
No, I don't feel like arguing with you.
You're so lame.
I pinned the
I know.
link. So, do you want to discuss that text, Bones, we had the other day that I was surprised that I didn't know that happened?
No, there's something in the works. I don't want to mess that up.
All right. Yeah, because
Thank
that bothered me. That bothered
That bothered me
What-
too, but I'll
It
tell you.
bothered me. Because like I just listened to that stream,
Mhm.
and it
Yeah.
sounds like this is like a Puerto Rican like God, like religious guy, and that's not what's really going on. Like in my opinion, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like there's a lot of devilish things from some, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I kept asking in the chat, are the gays allowed in the MWO? I haven't gotten an answer. So if anyone is in contact with anyone in the MWO, I would like to speak to them. And I want to find out if gays are allowed in the MWO.
Do you think it's funny that a grown man
Okay.
who picks up a wrestling stable from the 90s
Yeah.
and tries to make it their YouTube handle?
Yeah. I think, well, he's referencing the NWO, which is the New World Order, which is the intro and everything. It's one initial off.
Well, he even stole Voodoo Child,
Yeah.
Hold
Jimi
on a
Hendrix, right?
Hold
Yeah,
on a
that's-
minute. NWO was around before the wrestling thing. NWO is actually a song by a band called Ministry, where they
Sure.
talk about the New World Order.
Come
so
on
that's,
now, dog. Come on, man.
You're a dick.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. No, I'm serious. It's a song by Ministry. It's called NWO. It
I
came out,
understand.
it came out in the early 90s.
Yeah, they adopted some of the shit from them, West
That's not
Coast
the-
too.
that's not the approach they're going towards. They're going towards the
No.
NWO, the wrestling organization, like the
Which
wrestling.
is really
faction,
dumb.
Yeah,
You know,
it's gay.
It's
I just as a listener, I would like to know who is in the MWO. I want to know who is in the PP community.
Nat Chloe is Nat Chloe still here?
I just want to know what those people are, what
Hey,
group
Taco.
there is. Hey, is that you, Rogue? Rogue, is that you?
Is he gonna come up and tell us about his failed
Rogue
network on
no.
Roku?
I was wondering
Yeah, this
whatever
is Rogue.
happened. I was wondering what happened to that network. That was a great question. Is that still a thing? Are you able to discuss that, or is it something you just want me to move on?
Big secret still?
No, there's no secret to it.
I Googled it a few weeks ago.
Yeah, no, I wasn't getting the support I needed from some of the members as far as posting content on it. So,
Who are we calling?
I always
out?
blame other people too.
Who are we calling out tonight?
well, I mean, I could blow smoke up your ass bones and say it was your mom's fault for smoking my cock all night and I couldn't get no work done.
Oh,
You want to be a fucking dick?
Oh,
So you-
I mean, I can be a
so
dick.
I hit a nerve there. It failed,
Oh,
huh?
damn.
The Roku.
Come
Damn.
on now, dog. Come on, man.
Oh my god.
Oh, that was,
That
Wait,
was
what just happened here? Who the fuck is this?
that was
This is Rogue
Britt.
Nation.
he's the big leader of the 1A.
No, I'm the how do
The big leader of the 1A? You mean the
One of the
every
leaders.
1A person? Yeah,
Yeah.
every
Rogue,
fucking 1A person ever.
Are you aware? Are you aware, Rogue, that the last audit I did, I got a bomb threat doing that? When's the last time that's happened to you, Rogue?
That's never happened to me.
I
But
had
I guess
somebody.
you were just harassing them too much.
No, I. There's a retard on the internet who told everyone to call the police because I'm bringing a bomb in to blow up the police station that I audited.
Was that Rogue Nation?
What?
Nah, I
Part of
can't
the
use the
Roku
phone.
network?
Yeah,
I don't know how to use the phone. I can't call nobody.
I miss auditing, but I don't want any bomb SWAT calls.
They don't teach those lifetime skills in prison.
You two got some issues. You two.
Can you guys touch tips?
You guys.
Yeah, again, like who is this guy?
This is Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation. Isn't he a scammer?
No.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah. No, I
You
scam
are?
everybody. Look in your
You
look in
do?
your wallet. Look in your back pocket, Tonic. Your wallet's already gone.
I don't have pants, sir.
hold on, whoever's backstage.
Did you really get in trouble for
Unless-
pickpocketing?
It must be your prison wallet, then.
Oh
Whoa.
no.
Oh, up his ass. Okay.
Wait, hold on. So, haven't you actually been to prison?
Yep.
Of course.
Hey, Rogue.
Is that you?
Yes,
that's how
Miss
I know.
Taco.
That's how I know when I talk to a guy if he's got a prison wallet because I have been.
I
to
need
prison,
another
I
one
know
of
So,
exactly where you
how
are.
how were the shirts? Did you drop the snow pot or what's going on?
So for those who don't know, Rogue Nation has 100,000 subscribers.
I wanted to congratulate Rogue for his latest. Is it a felony conviction or was it just a misdemeanor conviction?
I'm subscribed.
It was a felony.
Yeah. Are you allowed to
You
audit right
charged-
now, or is that part of the conditions?
What?
No, that's why he
I'm
wanted to
allowed
start a
to audit.
Roku network, and he wanted to rely on other people's content. Then they expect their supporters
Most of the content
to
on there
pay
was
for
mine.
a Roku network subscription to watch their bullshit stuff.
He just came
They
off-
saturated
Well,
their own market.
hold,
It's stupid.
Hold on, buddy. Mine was $2.99 a month. Hez,
Yeah,
the
that's
fraud
that's
destroyer,
$2.99 too much.
Hez,
$2.99.
What I watch is free
Wait, hold on.
YouTube.
You were charging for your. Is it even worth watching? Like, I mean, YouTube's a free
No, I can
platform.
watch it for free on YouTube. Yeah.
Is it You know,
Yeah, so like your business strategy is retarded.
I like the marketing concept of what he did.
It was funny. They were talking about how they were going to do like educate. They were going to go to schools and educate people, and they were going to have like panels discussing things, and they're
So
all
what
going to make
happened to
tons
this?
and tons
You
of
went
money
to
off of this.
prison and then like got snuggled with, I guess snuggled with a bunch of men and like just lost motivation, or what happened?
I already told everybody. You have to rewind.
I don't. I got
No. You can actually tell me now if you want.
I don't.
Yeah, he doesn't have to. I don't
What's
know.
great is like all these.
Why is
all these
that?
new.
No, like why are you so apprehensive to even just talk about the fact that you're a criminal?
I gave up on auditing after.
I have no problem talking about the fact that I'm a criminal.
Okay, so
hilarious
what
is-
happened to your
Tonic, let me talk.
plan
Come
here,
on,
your
Tonic.
business? What happened to your business strategy here? Your Roku channel, all these plans. What happened to this?
Well, 95% of small businesses fail, so I don't know. You tell me.
Would you even consider yourself a small business?
I'm confused.
The IRS does.
Well, is that really true when you're, like you have family members sitting on your LLC, which you can't do, right?
Yeah, actually, there's a lot of family members that are involved in nonprofits and LLCs. Dumbass.
What were
Yeah.
you?
We'll see.
Do you want to talk about the felony? Was it auditing related or something different? You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
No, it was auditing related.
It was auditing related. Okay.
Yep. I was filming
and, like-
outside a prison in Georgia, and they used a charge that they've never charged anybody with in 100 years. And
I don't believe that. I don't believe that in the least.
well, you
That's
got Google in front of you. Do you know how to use a computer?
He knows.
You're telling me that they charged you, sir, with a law they haven't used in 100 years?
I was waiting for the Roku
Do you know
network to
how to
show me
use
how to do
Google,
it.
sir?
So are you
Weren't
allowed to
gonna put
audit?
up that video?
Can I speak?
Is the video in here?
Can people hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
my arrest video's up there.
So so can you audit right now or?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I do enjoy the fact that you are introducing all these new auditors and they keep getting arrested.
Do you feel like you're kind of raising a new generation of like retards to get arrested for stupid reasons like you did?
How long ago
No, I
was this
think
video?
the public school system does that pretty good.
Tonic does not like auditing. He doesn't accept the fact that I'm an auditor, and he never will.
Well, I like Sancho for Sancho. Auditing, I just think it's pretty gay.
Yeah, I don't like ICP, but
I was
That's what
waiting
women think of you, Tonic.
I was waiting for your network to show me how to use Google. I'm fucked.
Yeah, I actually don't know how to use Google at all. Is there some kind of network like a show on Roku that I could pay $2.99 possibly that could show me how to do that?
No, but you can join a membership at Hez's for $50 a month because that's really economical.
Well, no, sir. I want to join your membership.
You have a
No,
store.
you got guys. You got guys that don't like auditors. Go pay $10 a month for their shit.
No, sir. I would like to buy your membership.
What about his hoodie? It's
Send me,
$45.99.
send me $2.99 to my Gmail.
If you want to buy the hoodie,
this?
yes, I'm an auditor. That's why I got.
How much is on it? How much?
Why I got a fucking bomb SWAT call done on me. That's why, because I'm an auditor. State the obvious. My American right has been taken away from me. I've been stripped. I won 17 awards doing auditing, and I'm afraid to do it now.
Who is giving these awards? Where are these awards being held? Like what?
Kenny Klein did an award show for auditing, and I fucking swept the floor.
Who is springing for the tinfoil to make these trophies?
I swept the
Well,
floor.
the network paid for it for a while.
My whole trunk was filled with trophies for a year and a half. Literally,
Those are dildos.
like dominated the auditing because, like, I know Rogue's a big fan of my auditing. I audited, but I also interviewed as well. And if the officer gave me a good feeling and they were responsive and they were receptive to the ability for me to have a cell phone, which I agree now is a hell of a lot easier than it was during the George Floyd situation that Rogue and other auditors went through that I didn't experience as much. But they're receptive now, a lot of them. And that opens the door to a conversation and an interview and all that stuff. Yeah.
Hold on. So Corrosive is claiming that this is like a grandpa type story where the number keeps going up every time.
He's right. Yeah. Yeah. I won so many awards, I lost count.
Why is that hoodie $50 almost?
$46.
Well,
I
you
knew
got
I
shit.
won
I mean, my hoodie's like 75, but it's warm as fuck.
at least 11 awards I won. I lost count after 11. I'm going to own that now. Willie, hey, did you see my intro, Willie? You see my, look at me. Look at me. I'm on a computer. Andrew has done a lot more audits than me, state the obvious. So I would definitely give it to him because he did it pre-George Floyd, which was more of a contentious era for auditing and filming the police. I would definitely go with Andrew. Andrew was public enemy number one in his area for doing what no one else would do, which was auditing. So I would go with Andrew. But yeah. All right. So you got a lawyer, you fought it, and you still got convicted of this.
So, I mean, Rogue Nation, do you have like a tutorial class on using Google?
So yes, Sancho, I was convicted, and we are appealing it now.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a good thing. I mean, you just have to have faith in the appeal process.
So, like being in federal, do your farts make a noise anymore since your asshole's been expanded?
Wait, you went to jail over this shit?
For a day when they arrested me.
What the fuck did you do?
Well, every time you get arrested, you go to jail for a day till you get bonded out.
I've never been. Listen, I went to federal prison. It's on my YouTube channel. And so, did you see my series? It was a 6-part series of me in prison. I was making shivers. I was getting raped. I went through. So don't talk prison life with me. It's all on my channel.
How come you didn't have Sancho to be on your Roku network?
I didn't go to federal prison.
You didn't go.
I don't know what.
I really want to get in on the ground floor on this Roku network. I totally want to be an investor. How do I do that?
Well, first you got to get a job.
Honestly, Tonic, and I'm going to say this with all due respect.
Well, sir, I have a job. What's your job? You mind informing me of that?
For the past 17 years, I've worked in the service industry for the same company.
So you're a cook?
Yeah.
No, I'm a shift leader, bartender.
So you basically tell teenagers what to do and how to pour drinks.
If in your stupid state teenagers can be at a bar, then yeah.
He's a very functionable auditor.
Teenage, like 20. I'm talking like 21-year-old, like 21-year-olds and shit like that. Just fucking stupid college kids.
Here in our state, they're called adults.
Trust me, man. I literally just walked down the street and one begged me for cocaine, and I told him I only smoke weed, and then he told me to go fuck myself. No, these are kids.
Do you?
Wow, dude! I didn't know your personal experience is what everybody should base their life around. You had one guy that told you that he wanted coke. Oh my!
Do you like challenges, Tom?
Buddy? That's one of many experiences. These college kids are retarded.
Do you think you could do an
Sir, have you been drinking?
So well.
Do you think you can do an audit? I know Bones couldn't do an audit, but Tonic, do you think you could do an audit? Bucks?
I will only do an audit if I can be guaranteed a spot on this Roku channel.
Well, it's not. There's not a channel anymore. But if you want me to make a channel, I can make it.
Well, no, I'm only in if Rogue Nation is in, and I got to do the channel with him, and we also have to do the audit together.
Wait, $37 for a beach towel?
Was that a beach towel?
Yes, that was a beach towel.
I thought that was a bandana.
Well, he's got to make some money, right?
He should
Majorly
go to
awesome.
he
Oh,
should
it's a
go to
beat
prison
up.
for raping people on those prices.
Wait, hold on. So STO brings up a good point in chat here. Rogue Nation, are you a big fan of Josh Abrams? Is that a yes?
Oh, that's tank top. It's got a little Captain America Transformers kind of vibe. That logo.
I think he's taking a drink. We might wait. You have to wait a second.
Sancho, I do have his
several drinks.
I do have his arrest video from Dummy Kruger.
You have the video
where
of him. You have the
Did he
video
shit his pants?
of him getting arrested. Yeah, it's in the chat, in the private chat.
Fucking word. Are you okay with me playing this, Rogue?
Well,
Yes, I am, Sancho.
Hold on a second.
It's not interfering with his the Roku. It's not like you're taking views from that.
Hold on a second. I'm gonna let it go. Okay.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to. I know that you're gonna have your way and nothing at all, but I think you're moving too fast.
Fast, Josh. You're moving way too fast.
God, she is so terrible.
You're moving way too fast. Josh, can you DM me that link on Discord? Because I don't. Is it in private chat?
Yeah, it's in private chat.
I'll
DM it to you.
I got it.
Did Rogue Nation weren't you a convicted burglar? Didn't you rob people? Like Roku?
Is this? Oh, come on.
30 years ago, I got a felony for breaking into my ex-girlfriend's house to get back my stuff. Yes, that's true.
You did it 30 years ago. You fucked in a blanket 50 years
How
ago.
valuable was that crack? I mean, how valuable was that crack pipe to you that you had to break into the house?
Why are we? I mean,
the crack pipe I actually stashed in your mom's snatch, so they never found that.
I actually never had a mom. That's terrible. It's terrible that you bring that up.
He's holding his own. Listen,
it was his.
I've always liked Rogue. Rogue.
So that's kind of weird, man. You're breaking into your ex's house to get your shit back. Like, what was so important that you couldn't just talk to her about it?
Well, why didn't you just use your prison wallet to carry your stuff in?
I know it's hard for you to understand, Tonic, because you probably never had a relationship with a woman, but sometimes they don't listen to you.
Never had a relationship. Definitely, yeah, you got me, buddy. But like, it just seems kind of fucking weird, man. Why didn't you call the police? Like, why did you have to break in? That's weird. I mean, you went to federal over that shit.
I'm wondering.
Your haircut seems weird. You don't see me going to your fucking.
You can't even fucking see me, you idiot.
Golden was great. I mean, Rogue Nation. One of the best things we ever did was NJ Diver Rogue Nation like debate. I love that strain. I don't know why are people turning on you, Rogue Nation? Why the turn? Why the heel turn?
No telling, man. No telling.
Did you turn heel? Because I've been away from it for a year and a half with this whole auditing stuff. I did a couple audits. People made fun of the size of my feet. I took it too personal because I filmed the floor instead of filming people because I didn't want to film anybody filing a complaint at the station. So I filmed my feet. For some reason, the camera made my feet look small. I've been sending feet selfies for the past 2 years over that guy. You know what I'm saying? But you were, I mean, Joe Black knows as well. I didn't know there was a heel turn. You were a face at the time doing. I thought it was an innovative project. I thought it was probably ahead of its game. Unfortunately, it's difficult to get content creators who stream their content for free to not do so and to do it to a paid audience. It is difficult for a subscriber who is paying nothing to watch an audit have to pay for an audit. Those were the challenges that you knew before you got into this. But in my opinion, I didn't know there was any, I didn't know.
Rogue, hold on. Rogue, I'm looking at your mugshot right now. Why is one eye bigger than the other? What's going on with that?
I didn't know you put stuff up Tonic's mom's snatch and Bones' mom. It's like I didn't know any of this stuff, so I must have missed.
Well, no. Like, do you have like a serious drinking problem? I think that's like a sign of psoriasis. Is the whole like one eye bigger than the other?
Hold on, let me play this video.
That's actually when I get arrested. I like to make funny pictures for my
No. Like you're like it looks like a birth. It either looks like a birth deformity or some kind of like weird defect. Like, what's wrong with your face?
He looks like a pirate on meth.
I know what
Is that from the toilet?
Dude, that's when your
Jen, you're making.
That's when your mom's pussy just got in my
Buddy,
eye.
if all you got is your mom jokes, this isn't going to go well for you.
I'm going well.
Are you 12? You're 12.
I am 12.
No, but I'm seriously. I'm looking at this face, man. What the fuck is going on with your eyes? Like, can you see properly? Like, what the fuck?
I tried to tell you, but you're too stupid to listen.
Is that the stroke?
Video. Hold on, let's play it.
Did he have a fucking stroke when he went to prison?
Hold on, Tonic. Let's play this video.
He was stroking somebody.
I'm probably going to get copyright.
Welcome to the Dummy Cougar channel.
No, I know the guy. You're good.
Today's video is one of the biggest developments that has happened in recent memory for the First Amendment auditor movement. Rogue Nation, self-proclaimed boss of all public employees, has been found guilty on 2 charges stemming from an arrest in Paulding County, Georgia over 2 years ago. Let's take a quick look at the arrest video, followed up by his charges and possible time behind bars.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Rogue Nation here with you. We're at the Paulding RSAT Center, which on the map says it's a probation detention. It is raining.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
4th. So again, not sure what kind of detention center this is. Maybe a work release type deal. I'm not sure.
I don't know about you guys, but it seems like I would want to know the type of property I'm about to step foot on, as well as the pertinent laws regarding said property.
So you didn't know the property? Like, you didn't research the property? Like, look at the floor map and where you can legally stand and where you legally can't stand?
Yeah, I mean, it's a prison. So in Georgia, they have certain kinds of prisons. Like that one's specifically a rehabilitation prison. So that's where people go that have drug use problems. That would be the prison that they would go. It's not like a normal prison that they have there in Georgia. But in Georgia, they have what's known as the guard line. And what the
This
guard
is
line
why
means,
your mother and father should not be blood related.
Jesus, Bones.
Sorry.
okay. Let me know when I can finish. I'll wait for the.
You talk. This is your problem, Rogue. You talk too much. You say nothing, and you use too many words. We don't need your life.
I did just want to know if you knew the laws of where you can and can't stand.
Well, let me tell you about the time I was 5. Yeah, come on.
That was probably the funniest thing I've ever heard you say. That was so funny. So were you aware, yes or no, of the floor mat, where to stand, where you couldn't stand? Was there research done? Was there a map looked at? Was there town codes polled, whatever, where you were aware of public versus private?
Can I answer now, or should I wait?
Please go ahead.
Okay. Yes to all of those. I had case law that specifically said that a reporter behind the guard line is perfectly legal, and as usual, none of that stuff matters.
Do you think they profiled you because you're black?
No, because I'm only half black, and they couldn't see that half. So.
Okay. All right. Let's continue, and then we can rebut.
Sometimes we have to learn from our mistakes, and this is a big lesson.
Can I help you, sir?
No, I already told the young man I don't need help.
Well, you got an extra property. You cannot record on state property without permission from the commissioned officer. This time I got to ask you to leave, sir.
I record on state property all the time.
Sir, you're not recording on this property and you can't. So this time we're asking you to leave.
Is there a law?
Yes, sir. State property, you must leave.
What's the law?
Call Paulding County Sheriff's property. You pass the guard line, sir. Do you know what a guard line is?
Yeah, I pass them all the time.
You cannot be here. Please exit.
Does the guard line say that you can't come on the property? No, it doesn't.
We're instructing you to leave.
But you don't have that power. I'm a journalist. I'm allowed to be.
Sir, no, you're not. Not with our permission. And you don't have our permission to be on this state property.
Okay.
So right now you're in a restricted area for guards only, correct?
No, I'm in the parking lot right there in front of the visitors sign where visitors come into the prison.
Did the sign say guards only can only enter?
Maybe past the gate, but not in the ungated parking lot.
But he did state that you were past the guard line, correct?
Yes, and if I can have a minute to explain what the guard line is that all right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the guard line in Georgia states that if you pass this line carrying certain contraband, drugs, guns, cell phones, then the charges that you can get for those crimes are elevated. It doesn't mean no trespassing, a restricted area, or stay out, or any of that shit.
And you had a cell phone on you, obviously.
No, this one I had my Sony camera.
So you didn't have a phone on you at all?
No, I usually leave my phone in my vehicle.
We have a suspicious person on state property refusing to leave. Notify Paulding County.
Suspicious person. You did remember me telling you I was a journalist, right?
Sir, you're not complying with our instructions. We ask you to leave our property.
It doesn't matter. Your instructions mean absolutely nothing.
As it turns out, his lawful instructions actually mean the right to remain free or not. I'm also going to say this one more time. Journalists, even pretend ones, do not have special privileges over non-journalists.
Do you have any no trespassing or authorized personnel only signs out there?
Sir, if I walked to your home and came to your house and I stepped on your property and you didn't have no trespassing sign, and you tell me to leave and I don't leave, will I be trespassing?
If it's private property, yes. Unfortunately,
we got Paulding County coming. We good.
Yeah. Unfortunately, state property is public property.
Okay.
It's different than your house. I'm sure you can appreciate that.
I can appreciate exactly what's going to happen.
Okay. Yeah, being that this has visitor parking and you have signs for visitation, that means the public's allowed in the parking lot. So under those auspices, it's a public area.
So the only reason they kicked you out was because you had a camera? It's obvious, right? The only reason.
Yeah, I mean, it was because I was recording.
If anyone else, I mean, it's a visitor's parking lot, so anyone could be standing there. But the only difference is you had a camera.
What's funny is my lawyer in the case got the DA to admit that sometimes people drop off workers and pick up workers in this facility, and they park and sit right there in that same parking lot. And as a matter of fact, if you were to use Google, the Street View, you would see the Google Street View car in the exact same locations that I am, taking pictures of that exact same prison.
Right. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, it is open to the public, but it's not a traditional public forum. We still have to abide by the law. Okay, after about 10 more minutes of standing in the rain, the police finally arrive on scene.
What's going on, man? I'm a journalist just in the area, so I know my rights. I know the guard line. I do this all over the state of Georgia. I know this is a public lobby here, a public parking lot. They have a visitation sign right there for people to pull in and come in to visit the inmates, so I'm well within my rights. Thank you. State property is public property.
Sir, we have no visitors unless they're allowed through. No visitors coming here unless they're allowed.
I'm not trying to come in.
Or his or her designee, or even being on this property.
That's not law.
He is not signed, approved, or anything else to be on this property. He must exit this property.
The First Amendment allows it. There's no restricted access. There's no trespassing signs. There's no due process for anybody walking onto this property that they're not allowed to be here.
I'm not sure if there are any no trespassing signs or not, but Rogue has already been informed on multiple occasions, mind you, by authorized personnel that he isn't welcome. At the beginning of the video, he does film the guard line sign and brushes it off and walks right through.
I do this all over the country. I'm well within my rights.
Well, I mean, I understand that, but what is the actual purpose of coming here?
Well, the First Amendment, the constitutional essence of the right to free press is the right to watch over our public officials and bring their actions to the attention of the citizenry so they can make informed decisions about who's running their county, who's running their state, who's running their city. So again, as they don't have any restricted access signs, no trespassing signs out here, there's no way they can restrict access. And again, visitation sign right there tells us that the public's allowed to pull into this parking lot and come in and visit citizens. Now, they'd have to.
Yes and no.
Okay.
Yes and no.
Okay.
It's a state facility.
Of course it is.
So when they have visitation and visitation is allowed, then visitors can come at that time.
Right.
This happens to be the exact same scenario that got Georgia Transparency and J-Town Press arrested in Savannah, Georgia. They are currently facing the same felony charges. See that video below in the description.
Right. They can come into the facility at that time. There's no sign out here saying visitation only, Sunday 2 to 3 p.m. Nobody else allowed in during those times.
Have a sign displaying when visitation is.
Well, it's called due notice, and in law, you have to give that to citizens before you're allowed to tell them they're not
So
supposed to be there.
Somebody?
No, absolutely
no, so you're
not.
just out here filming nothing.
Filming my public facility, my public employees, which is the essence of the right to free press.
So have you got what you needed to film?
No, not yet. I just shown up and they started freaking out. I didn't try to go into any restricted areas. I took some videos of the signs, and that's about as far as I made it.
They're not going to allow you to go in the facility.
I never asked to, and I don't want to. I want to stay where the public's generally allowed to be. Again,
it's not on the property.
The public is generally not allowed to loiter on state prisons, Rogue. The facility has a specific function, and that is to house inmates. It's not to let cameramen roam around on their property. They can limit your First Amendment protected activities on the grounds of this property.
You have ID on you?
No.
You don't have a driver's license?
I don't carry ID unless I'm breaking the law. It's not required in any of the 50 states.
It is required.
To carry ID if you're not breaking the law?
It's the law to carry an ID.
If you're driving a motor vehicle.
An ID when asked for.
No, it's not.
Okay.
And in Georgia, the statute is if you're suspected of committing, have committed, or about to commit a crime. No. For what? What crime do you suspect me of?
Because we are out here we've been called out here.
That doesn't matter.
So you've been out here. So we, as our policy, have to write a report. Okay. We encountered you. So we need your information so we can write this report.
Am I being detained?
No, you're not being detained.
Okay, so it's consensual, so I don't have to give any information.
Okay, then you can leave.
If I'm free to leave, I'm free to stay.
As you'll soon find out, he won't be free to go.
I do have my information.
Continue to go around and around, right?
Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is tell them.
Facility that you've been asked to leave.
I understand
and they can refuse to give service to anyone.
I'm not asking for service.
Okay, you're on their property. They've asked you to leave their property. So now that is criminal trespass.
It's their property?
It is the state's property, correct.
Is that public property or private property?
State property.
Is it public or private?
It is public to the state, but you have been asked to leave. Whether it's public or private, it does not matter.
Okay.
You have been asked to leave by an employee who works here.
Right. Do you guys have a supervisor?
I do have a supervisor.
Let me speak to him.
You'd like to talk to him?
Yeah, absolutely.
No problem.
Somebody more versed in the law would be good.
Because I don't know the law.
I'm obviously not. I mean, do you think you can roll up to a city park and just start trespassing people because you're an employee of the city?
The difference between a correctional facility and a city park are miles apart in terms of public forums.
If a city employee asks you to leave and you don't leave, then yes, I can tell you to leave your property.
For no crime being committed.
884 Paul. You start 457 or 233, please.
Been asked to leave?
Yes. But he says this is public property. He doesn't have to leave. So
this is a correctional facility.
That's correct.
Okay, do you want to leave?
What do you mean a correctional facility?
This is a correctional facility. So at this time,
I would have got the fuck out right there. I mean, it comes to a point, Rogue, when it's not worth getting arrested. Is that fair to say, or are you just going to die on your sword this whole time?
No, I'm a firm proponent of not going to jail if you don't have to. And in hindsight, I should have left beforehand.
You definitely blew it. Yeah.
Well, with the first deputy, there wasn't an issue.
Well,
the second deputy that rolled up, Stein, he had rolled up, got out of his car, and had me in cuffs in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Right? And then on the body cam footage, we hear the first deputy I was talking with his supervisor.
Right.
And it seems that this is how Stein operates, right? He doesn't do any investigation. He doesn't find out any details. He just rolls up and violates rights.
That's the
That's
officer.
the Stein way. Yeah, that's the Stein way. So,
all right, let's
mean, it is what it is. I got it on appeal, and I'm doing the probation now.
So the charges stemming from this arrest included loitering near convicts after order to desist, which happens to be a felony, and also obstruction of officers, which is a misdemeanor. On April 27th of this year, Rogue Nation was found guilty on both charges. I'm not quite sure what the sentence is going to be quite yet, but as soon as I know, I will be updating the story in my community tab. I'd really like to hear everyone's thoughts below.
So what was the sentence? Like, have you been sentenced already?
Yeah, I was sentenced back in April. It was 3 years probation.
Do you consider that a slap on the wrist, or too strong?
No, I mean, for a felony, I think that's an appropriate sentence. I'm a proponent of if you do the crime, do the time. So I'm not scared to do time or anything like that. But the simple fact of the matter is they dredge that law up out of practically nowhere. You can type in the Google Scholar that statute number, and you will come up with 0 cases for that statute number because it's never been used. It's an old chain gang statute for when they used to take the inmates out on the road and they didn't want people hanging around to help them escape or to give them contraband. So, like I said, I'm confident in my lawyer. I'm confident in my appeal, and we'll see what happens after that. But I'm going to keep trucking on, doing the same thing I've always done. I was out auditing last week, and I'll be out auditing next week.
So you've been auditing, not missing a pulse, not in fear.
Well, the first couple of months I tried to lay low. I got a new probation officer in the last month, and they're absolutely on board with what I do. So I'm back out.
So there's no provisions where you can't audit, can't go to police stations.
No. I got to ask for permission to leave the county. But other than that, I mean, they haven't withheld permission one time. So,
Interesting. What's everyone's thoughts on this? We're gonna actually do a YouTube poll, and we're gonna ask if this was a justifiable arrest. For those in the chat, the YouTube poll is about to get launched. I just saw the mugshot. Josh, what the fuck, dude? I literally just saw the fucking thing.
What?
You have his mugshot up. Are you aware of that?
Yes.
Jesus. Hold on a second. Let me know if that bothers you, Rogue.
Yeah, my mom wouldn't date you, buddy. I'm just saying.
He looks like a pirate on meth.
Would you buy Roku from this guy? Is that the poll?
I have Roku.
I mean, because it didn't work, right?
All right.
I'm just saying.
YouTube poll has started. Justified arrest, yes or no? Let's see what everyone thinks. Let's see everyone thinks if it's justified. At the end of the day, Rogue, you should have gotten the fuck out. You should have assessed the situation to the point. It's like, am I going to go home today? Okay, I need to get the fuck out so I can go home.
Well, it's part of standing up for rights. They hadn't threatened me with arrest or trespass at the
Now,
time.
what cost though?
Well, I mean, everything has a cost. I mean, you don't think people lost their lives in the revolution? You don't think, whenever somebody had to fight for something, like, I mean, look at all the people that went to jail during the civil rights movement in the 60s and 70s and all that.
I think
So-
I think Josh left.
So you're Martin Luther King now?
Josh left so he can go.
I mean, I guess you can get that from what I just said if you're like an idiot.
Well, I'm looking at your mugshot.
So
you want to talk about idiot?
So what, dude? They convict innocent people all the time. Haven't you ever heard of the Innocent Project? What do you fucking think? Just because somebody gets arrested?
I just find it like, yeah, you have a right to use a camera. Yeah, you have a right to go up to whatever. But when you're asked to leave,
you gotta leave.
Because all you're doing is making it worse for you and the other person. Because you guys go out there with cameras and stuff. You cause a nuisance because you want that extra video. You want that footage. Because if it's not something that you could put up that's not boring, then you don't want to really have it. Because you don't want to pass the cops for doing what's right. You want that video that gets you views and clicks so you can make that dollar.
Hey, Willie, come up on panel, Willie.
Listen, buddy. I don't want to live in
buddy,
a country. I don't want to live in a country where the citizens cannot watch their government. If you want to live in a country where citizens have absolutely no right to question and watch their government, there's like 150 other countries that you can go to. Okay.
Where did when's the last time you voted? When's the last time you did? When did you get out in grassroots and start working that way? Start going out there, getting signatures, changing the laws, getting in power. When did you start doing stuff like that? Because all you're doing is claiming that you're a journalist. Go out and shine a camera on somebody, and that makes you a journalist. No, you become part of the story, then you're not the journalist anymore.
Right.
That's 101.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. I should be like Bill Riley and Rachel Maddow and all these other guys that feed you misinformation as hidden as news when it's actually opinion. Right.
That's what you go for. Oh yeah, you're gonna be like everybody else and just do what it is. You're gonna fall right in line. But you can't get behind that line and start changing it from within. What you do is you just shine a camera. Anybody can shine a camera, buddy.
Listen, Bones,
but you're not too good at it, are you? You're really not that good at this.
When you join the mafia and turn them into a knitting club, then I'll join the government and change them from the inside. Okay?
Sure. Then don't bitch and complain, because if you don't vote, you can't complain about it.
You can't change a corrupt institution.
How about a vote? Well, that makes a lot of fucking sense. That you can't change a corrupt institution, but you go and get arrested by that corrupt institution. Then you have to use a lawyer by that corrupt institution, and you're expecting to pass and not be guilty.
He is yelling.
Something wrong with your thinking, buddy. Just saying.
He's passionate about this subject.
That's right.
I respect the passion.
Thank you.
I had a point that I was going to make, and I just lost it after reading that chat comment. Yeah, I lost my point. I did. I totally lost what I was going to say. Open panel. Anyone want to come up and get into this? I'm going to close the poll, actually. I don't even know what
Taze has a great point. Somalia, you can't watch the government in Somalia. That'd be a good place to live.
So,
yeah, you're watching the government.
In your opinion, Rogue Nation has done nothing to change any laws, any rights, nothing. Is that what you're saying, Bones?
No, I think he's bitching and complaining. I mean, so he wanted support. He starts up a Roku Nation or whatever he wants to call it. Tries to get more money out of his supporters, and then he expects people to pay for his problems when he gets out there. I like these auditors that go out there. They carry 10 grand in their pocket and they'll bail themselves out. They don't expect the people that they're watching because you're really not fighting for my rights. You're fighting for your rights when you get caught. That's just how this works.
You don't feel
What
safer,
you do
Bones?
has not changed anything.
You don't feel like safer, Bones, every time there's an audit done?
These guys are not in it for the right reasons. He's in it to make money.
Bones, I got to tell you, man, I love how you just read my mind. Are you at the circus? Are you like you related to Miss Cleo? How do you know what my intent
Yes.
is?
He is dead.
We've had the same argument for 4 years now, Rogue.
And you still,
If you weren't about the money, you wouldn't try to go to a network and charge somebody $2.99 a month to watch dumb videos.
No,
You would have
I
just
would
kept them up on YouTube.
Yep, I would have stayed on YouTube. I would have charged him $50 a month, like Hez does.
Nobody's
and
charging.
Every one of you
Nobody's
fucking loser anti-auditors do. Every one of you fucking
listen.
loser
That's the funny thing. You
anti-auditors
you assume I'm
membership fee than I ever
I'm not
did.
anti-auditors. I'm just anti-auditors like you. There's a difference.
Every anti-auditor channel
Willie, come on.
has more paid membership than I ever did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, you just tried to do a
yourself.
network.
Go
You just tried to do a network.
Go check
And then,
yourself.
let's get all these people on my channel
Mine
and
was
let me charge $2.99.
Is $49.99.
I ain't paying that either.
Hey,
Well,
you
some
do
idiots
know.
are.
You do know, Rogue.
Well, now you feel dumb that you didn't do it that way, huh?
You know that fellow
No.
YouTuber fucking.
Because I'm not in it for the money. Like you fucking
Bullshit.
anti-auditor.
Bullshit. Yeah, anti-auditor. I'm just anti-audit people, auditors like you. You're in it because you have personal problems with the government.
Yeah.
You're not fighting. You're not fighting for your neighbor's rights. When's the last time you get involved with something that happened in your own area? Kidnapping, doing stuff, bringing awareness to like that. When do you do that?
Yesterday.
Called you daddy.
Yesterday.
Yeah, okay. We'll put it up. You see, you all put up the boring videos, the passing videos. You only put up the ones that cause controversy so you can make that dollar.
Give me that daddy list.
Sancho.
Yes, sir.
Go to my page in my video and type in Epic Pass.
Epic Pass?
Yeah, because I don't put up past videos, but there's one titled Epic
That's not
Pass.
what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
And
You
then
want
there's Epic
you
Pass,
only
and then there's Epic
how's that?
Pass.
1 out of 10?
The
1 out of
city
20?
liked it so much that
Yeah.
I made the front page of the news.
You made the front
Oh,
page
great.
of the
Now,
news.
so
Yeah,
are you
because they
still
love
a
my
journalist or are you part of the story now? Which one are you? Because you said you gave them a passing, they put you in the paper. The penny saver? What are we talking about here?
No, they're
The Inquirer?
Their local paper for Biloxi, Mississippi.
Great.
All right,
It is
so
great.
This is a 37-minute video, and I'd rather jerk off and come on my own mouth than watch 37 minutes. So I'm going to fast forward it a little bit.
They use too many words.
Yeah, just fast forward it to where I get to the lady. You'll see.
Yeah, I got
You'll
it.
see. You'll see how offended she is by my camera.
Safety on the water, and of course, a bountiful season.
If anybody needs safety,
So if I
safety
support
everybody.
Joe Cool, people like that.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
I had a buddy that used to shrimp, and he said, he goes, I said, man, they pay you a lot of money. He says, the reason they pay me a lot is because it's guaranteed.
Let's talk about who you support, Silver.
Every shrimp boat will sink.
Oh,
yeah. And I was like, wow, yeah.
You're cracking jokes. Everybody's laughing. Everyone's having a good time.
Yep.
Yeah, the only difference.
Yeah.
The only difference between my past and my
Then I'm
failed
heading back to
videos
Florida.
is how they react to my camera. That's it. And I have plenty of passes up on my channel. I've got 2 passes up there from the last week.
You're chit-chatting with everybody. Yeah?
Yeah, we had a great time. They showed me around. It was cool. Very nice
Yeah,
building.
I mean,
Beautiful.
I've done some passes as well. I can name the couple like police departments I've passed. Providence was definitely The guy was standoffish. The guy did not like the camera being there, but eventually I kind of eased him into it. Kind of put a little lube there, So, Silver, if you want to come up, you're more than welcome to come up.
I get more passes than I do fails every day that I go out. I get more passes than I do fails.
Right. But nobody remembers the passes. They want to see you arrested. From an entertainment standpoint, these people want to see you arrested more than educating. Are you aware?
Well, people want to see, they want to see drama in and of itself. Just like Golden Eyes just made the point.
Yeah.
The popular live streams are the shit shows. It's not the ones where everybody's sitting around talking calmly.
Nobody wants to.
Right, educating each other and discussing ways to solve world hunger.
Nobody wants to talk to sober Golden. They want to talk to drunk Golden who speaks 7 different accents. That's what they want. That's what they want to talk. Exactly. I mean, she agrees with me. I'm glad you agree with that. You know what I'm saying? People are more entertained when you sound like 7 different nationalities. That's just how I feel. Silver, if you want to come up, clearly Bones is passionate tonight. And I'm almost getting erect because I haven't seen any.
You still supporting High Desert Community Watch?
I'm not. No. Oh.
No, I've never.
How about News Now Houston? How about Josh Abrams?
I've never supported Josh either.
So you never went out with them? Never.
Nope.
Broke bread with them?
Nope. Never been to his house. Never been to my house. Never went on an audit.
You never been out in the field with him?
No, I just said I never went out and audited with him.
Never went out. Who's the one guy you audited with that you regret?
The one guy I audited with that I regret?
Yep. Who would you look back like, yeah, I shouldn't have associated myself with that person. I shouldn't have audited with that person. Who is it?
I don't really think I've been out with anybody I regret. There was one guy on my first arrest that I regretted taking him out because he had never been arrested before, and you could tell in his eyes that he was scared.
I've never been arrested before, and I wasn't scared. I wasn't arrested at that time, like before my hard prison stay, and I did most of my audits before my hard prison stay, and I wasn't afraid.
Yeah, this guy was
Well,
terrified.
I wasn't afraid because I control the outcome. I am very good at body language. And if I feel like shit's about to go down, I'm going to disengage. That's something you didn't do.
Yeah, no, we definitely didn't disengage, and we got arrested. And he was terrified, but so I don't want to say I regret going out with him. I just regret the fact that we got arrested because, again, he wasn't an auditor. It was literally his first time out ever.
He cried, right?
He got misty-eyed. He didn't bawl, but he got misty-eyed.
Did he shit his pants?
I wouldn't know. I didn't check his drawers.
Okay. Oh, you could smell it, obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
My nose isn't really that good because I'm a smoker, so.
Yeah. Hey, Bones, should I play my Rice Krispie call from like 2 years ago? That sounds so.
Oh yeah, he's buddies with Crispy.
You are buddies with Rice Krispies, right?
Oh hell yeah, he's one of my best buds.
Do you do a lot of audits with him?
I do. We go by Crispy Nation.
I know. I've been on your panel before.
That's gay.
Years ago, but I've been on his. How's it gay? I've been on his panel years ago.
Crispy Nation.
Oh, like that. That's probably poly PTSD as well, though.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely have a poly PTSD. That's a real thing. All right, I'm gonna play this. Let me try to lighten the mood up a little bit, Bones, shall we? A little bit. Lighten it up a little bit.
Hello. Hello. Hello, dear.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, this call's being recorded.
Hi. Oh my goodness. Okay, sweetheart. How are you? Number one, am I speaking to Rice Krispie?
Yes, who's this?
Hi, this is Jennifer Adelia from the Post. How are you? And I apologize for calling you so late. I am on California time. If you have a moment, I would like to tell you, number one, I totally consent for you to record me. Hopefully you will work with us in the future. I would like to do a story on you, and I would like to tell you what this is in reference to.
You're breaking up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You said your name is Jennifer with the Post?
Yes, Jennifer dealing with the Post, and I'm calling from the proper authority. I, number one, have followed you for roughly about 2 months, and I want to tell you that I'm a diehard fan of yours. And I know you don't like the words fan. I know that you're First Amendment auditor, and I want to just tell you, number one, your work by far is magnificent. You have stood up for so many people who don't know how to speak, halfway mute, like literally people that have their hands on their faces and they're holding their mouths wanting to speak, and you have been their voice. So I would like to spread your voice through our paper and through our post, if you agree.
Oh, what Post is this?
New York Post as well as the Los Angeles Times.
Yes, please.
Okay, good. Excellent. And did I catch you at a bad time, or we could schedule it for a later date, or you can answer some of the questions? And I also have Chaz Engelson. He's on the line. He is monitoring from Los Angeles. Chaz, are you there?
Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Hey, Rights Crispy, nice to meet you. Chaz Engelson, how are you?
Nice to meet you too.
Absolutely, big fan. I've followed you only for a couple of weeks now, but this little this little vixen over there, she's been following you, and anybody that she follows, I'll definitely stalk myself.
Okay.
So,
how do you spell your last name, Chaz?
Engelson, Inglson, Engelson.
Right on, thanks.
No problem, pal. No problem. Hey, Rights, is that your first name? Is it really Rights? Is that or do you want me to put it in there as Rights? And I don't know were you born, were your parents hippies and they actually named you Rights, or am I calling you something different?
No, just call me Finn.
Finn, oh, Finn, like that what the hell is it? That gay tale, the Aesop's fable tale. What is it? The Finn Buckler or Huckleberry Finn? Huckleberry.
No,
Yeah.
okay, all right, yeah, the gay story, Huckleberry. Okay, hey, Finn, let's get started. Do you want to start with the interview?
No, he's not gay.
Sure.
Okay. All right. Hey, I'm going to go ahead and mute my line. Huckleberry, I'm going to be listening on my end. Do we have your consent to record this?
Sure.
Great. Okay, I'm going to mute my line. And listen, Huckleberry, I'm going to speak to you afterwards after she's done, because I'd like to get you on the LA Times too. You are very, you're going to gain a lot of notoriety from this, okay?
And honestly, if we do the Post and we do the LA Times, they will run simultaneously, so you will be pretty much getting a lot of traffic.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool. And I do have a couple of questions. I did do some research in a background and all kinds of stuff. I had a couple of I guess they're your haters, have messaged me because I did post up that I was going to hopefully be interviewing you. And some of your haters sent me some information about you. I do have to ask you if it's true. Don't get offended by the questions, and we're not going to go ahead and put those questions in the paper, obviously. Like one of the questions.
No, I figured that's where this was going when Chaz spoke up, but go ahead.
Oh, what's that? What do you mean? No. This is a positive thing. We actually follow you, and this is positive for you. This is not anything against you.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mute mine now.
Okay, so I'll get all the questions out of the way from the haters. Number one, have you ever had any kind of child pornography charges or anything like that? Is that a rumor or is that true?
That's a rumor that I've never heard.
Okay, good. Okay, thank God. Oh my goodness. And can I ask you another question? One last question that's going to be kind of derogatory, and we'll just get off of that right away.
No, thanks.
Okay, well, listen, Finn. Number one, if I'm not going to ask you these questions, then I'm going to go ahead and just post out on the Post that you are actually a predator and that you are a disgusting man. Do you want me to just post this story like that, or do you want to answer my questions?
No, go ahead.
Okay, thank you, sweetie. No. Just listen. Just shut your mouth and listen.
Hey, Finn, real quick. You got a problem? What's the matter, Finn? Are you scared? You're afraid to do the interview now? What's the problem, Huck? Something funny? It's Chaz Engelson.
From Massachusetts?
Yeah.
I'm guessing?
Yeah. How'd you know?
Because there's something in the water up there.
It's me, man. It's me. How you been, man? You doing all right?
Hey, you knew it was him? How are you? You fucking little pervert.
Search inward for the source of that anger.
No, she's not mad, man. Listen, Finn, Hey, take your pants down, you First Amendment speaking little punk twitch stick breaking piece of shit. Now listen to me.
Get it ready for somebody.
Listen to me. A while back, you started talking to a cop. You started talking and saying derogatory words to him. You used a racial slang term. You remember that, Finn?
Nope.
Oh, well, I remember it, Finn. Listen, are you racist?
No.
You're not racist. What is your
Are
motive?
you?
No, I'm not. What's your motive? Like, what do you want to do with your First Amendment auditing? What is your ideal, perception of what you think you stand for? Because you're not saying much. You're all hush mouth now, Mr. First Amendment.
You know, it's really actually getting phone calls like this I look forward to. And
you're not really coming back with anything good.
I like getting your views. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. You sound like a fucking pundlestick cricket leg chirping fucking prick. What are you talking about? My views. I'm talking to you. I'm auditing you, Mr. First Amendment. I want to know what you do and what you stand for. That's my question. What do you do and what do you stand for? If you can't say it in one sentence, you're a fucking punk.
To make videos with my phone that trigger people like you.
Really? You're triggering me? It sounds like I called you a fucking homo, a child predator, and all kinds of things in one sentence, and you just ain't even fucking taking a breath yet. So why don't you take your thumb out of your ass and try and come back with something a little bit stronger than that?
And seriously, I think you're gay, which is okay.
The thief judges by its own condition.
Are you speaking to your wife or something? I'm sorry. We're still on the phone, right?
You're just projecting. You have all these things that you hate.
Are you speaking to your wife still? Are you still speaking to your wife, Mr. First Amendment? Can you come back to the phone call there, Huckleberry Finn? I need you to stick with me. We're not done with the interview. Second thing is, I heard you eat paint chips as a kid and as an adult. Is that fucking true, you little fucking punk? You eating paint chips, prick?
It was the 70s and it's pretty sweet.
I heard you also raped fucking, you put sandpaper on your ass and raped yourself in the mirror. Is that true?
Wow.
Yeah, you ain't got not much to say, Mr. First Amendment, do you?
Listen, Finn, I'm a fan of yours. I want you to know that I've watched you for so long, and honestly, I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm.
So, go ahead and tell me more about yourself. When's your birthday?
You tell me.
Well, one would only imagine that you were born on some terrorist.
Sancho, come on, man.
Right.
It's not
So,
that
Finn,
long. You think it's 9 minutes? This was literally like the last 20 seconds.
You're losing your audience. People are like,
You
what
don't
the
know.
hell?
I've been at 34 and I thought it was hilarious.
I was telling you, man.
I
Being
thought it was
honest.
funny. Who won the argument?
You're not even paying attention to chat.
I'm paying attention to the chat. I did a YouTube poll.
Look at the backstage chat.
Yeah, and I did a YouTube poll. Well, you said this is too long, and I thought you were talking about my dick. So sorry. I got misunderstood. I kind of misunderstood.
Not always about dick, man.
Rogue, you still there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Any lessons learned from all this?
Yeah.
I think we tried right calling you too.
I mean, I work harder not to get arrested, but I mean,
right.
That's it. I mean, I'm never going to stop. People say, oh, when if you get demonetized, you'll be stopping, and that's just not going to happen. Part of what I do, and I know Bones says, hey, you're not changing anything, but I get people that email me weekly that are picking up cameras themselves, that are going out and investigating their local government. We just did a story on Margate, Florida, where a gentleman who was, again, inspired by what I do to start investigating his local city, and he's uncovered some crazy shit, so.
Do you think ever since people were able to leave the house, auditing has took a little dip?
Auditing is what?
Has took a dip, jumped the shark a little bit.
No, not at all. We
Leon,
just keep
Valley,
growing.
Like Leon Valley was the big seed that grew a lot. Then after Leon Valley, the George Floyd situation, and then once that went away, it kind of seems like this whole auditing movement has dissipated, in my opinion.
Then you didn't realize that Long Island Audit got like 500,000 subscribers in a year and a half, which shows me that it's exploding.
Is it exploding all over Bones' face?
I don't know about that.
See, Bones started being okay with auditors, and he got a sour taste in his mouth after going through a couple what I call frauditors. Um, you know, as of 11:17 p.m. on November 10th, I don't consider Rogue Nation a frauditor. Bones, on the other hand, may have a different opinion. As my co-host, he is obligated to disagree.
Yeah, you know,
because
Sancho, you know, the great thing about Rogue Nation is that Rogue
That's you.
Nation knows that I'm not everybody's cup of tea,
That's
and
you,
Rogue
though.
Nation doesn't give a fuck.
Are you talking to yourself in third person?
Yep.
It's gone to his head.
Yeah, that definitely was a narcissistic thing.
Yeah.
Like, you never want to talk to yourself in third person. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah, did you like that intro? Dude, you know that Brett catches releases his fish. That intro is going to make him want to fillet something. I don't know if that's I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. That intro is going to make him want to fillet something. So neither is Wrights or Joe Cole as far as the not in the frauditor department. Hey, Resolution's in the chat. You remember Roz, right, bro?
Yes.
Yeah. He loves you, auditors. Listen, I think I'm everybody's favorite auditor because I interview. I entertain. Like, I'll go in there in sweatpants. I don't give a fuck.
You should have been on part of the Roku network system because you would have saved him.
I was very hurt that there wasn't a conversation about me going exclusive my rookie year, rookie contract. You know, Will Levis, you know, there's a lot of players that are shining in their rookie year right now. And I blew up. I won Rookie of the Year auditing award. I wasn't offered. I interviewed, like, I did a panel, like a whole like conference of all of the auditors from this group on the panel. We broke the news of like CFW signing the contract to join. Which, by the way, I heard CFW recently got arrested. And I wanted to figure out what the fuck was going on with that. But that might be for another show. But I definitely should have gotten the offer to be a part of the team. I do. Because when I audit, I make everybody pay. Bottom line. I used to avoid police interactions. I grew up, Sugar, in a household where don't bother them, they won't bother you. Stay away from them, they'll stay away from you. You know, that was the attitude. If you don't want trouble, don't ask for trouble. If you don't, I'm trying to come up with another analogy. Can't come up with another analogy. But then the more I experienced a little bullshit in my area, the more I looked to see if there was others out there experiencing tyranny. And Leon Valley just happened. And I followed Leon Valley religiously when that started. From
You weren't even on YouTube then.
From Padilla, I was lurking, I was watching.
No, you weren't.
And I started panels right after that. I can literally recite to you, like, you know, like the whole like Padilla arrest, the pig oink oink thing on the phone, Joe Salvaggio being the chief. Oh, dude, I watched that shit. Like, that's what got me into auditing. Was that?
You know, we just went back and revisited there last year to Leon Valley while we were out in Texas.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I adore my two Beagles. And when I heard the PP disrespected my two Beagles, I was going to fuck someone up.
What do you mean PP?
PP.
The network?
PP was rude to my two Beagles.
You know,
and that bothered me.
Rogue should follow the PP network.
You don't fuck with my two Beagles. Rogue, have you inquired about joining the MWO or the PP network?
No.
You're a wrestling fan, being in Florida, obviously.
No, I'm not.
You're not a wrestling fan, a pro wrestling fan?
No, he
No.
just likes to wrestle men.
But like my analogy, face and heel, though, right? That's
No.
so you just played along with what I called you, not knowing what I called you.
I probably didn't care or didn't hear you.
So a face is a good guy and a heel is a bad guy. And I was saying you went from being a good guy to this. And do you think it's because of the network not doing as well as it? I mean, I promoted the fuck out of that. I was promised a free Roku by someone on your team. I just never gave my address, So I lost a Roku out of this fucking deal. So do you feel like a lot of people are disappointed because of like the network? It got hyped up. I mean, I was relevant back then. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely pushed this. Do you think a lot of people turned on you because of like the network failing?
No, not at all. As a matter of fact, a lot of the people still kept their subscriptions, the money each month, even though the network's been down for a year, as a way to help support me. So no one turned on me.
So you're still taking money when the network's down?
If people are still sending me money, I'm still taking money up.
But you're not providing any services. They're just...
No, neither is my PayPal.
Well, I thought you were a bartender.
Yeah, I can multitask in life. It's pretty cool.
Silver Diamond, if I give away free shit from Timo every week, I'll have just as many viewers and subs as you. If I have a neighbor, like a retarded neighbor that I can film, like everybody does in this fucking area, I could go fucking viral as well. I could have the A&E fucking network at my fucking house. Is this John Golf? John Golf? Are you there?
That ain't the real. I don't think that's the real John.
Well, that is a Tonic's beautiful mug. And
Yeah,
Tonic's shitty audio might have just showed its ugly face again. He's on mute now, I think. I don't know. What am I doing?
Whoa.
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hey.
All right, that's weird. I don't know what that was. Hey, what's your
We're
story?
still
buddy?
here.
Hey, what's your story, buddy? You okay?
Yeah.
All right, I don't know what that is. That is freaking me out.
I think it was the last subscriber to the Roku.
I don't know
Rogue
what
Nation.
I don't know what that was. Was that the gay member of the MWO that I've been asking?
No,
about?
that guy wanted his money back.
That guy wanted his money back. All right. Any final thoughts you guys want to do? Anything
I think
else?
he's tired.
Who, me?
Yeah, he's tired.
I'm old, man.
Rogue's tired.
I think we got Rogue on the ropes.
I'm on the ropes.
You're on the ropes. I'm tired too. I have a 1-year-old child.
No, I got a family over here, so I was just conversating
I
with them.
understand.
Sorry.
Well, thank you for coming up. Why don't you go? Let's spend some family time. I appreciate you hanging out, even though like the waters were a little treacherous like tonight. Thanks for listening.
I've never been one to be scared of the sharks.
Absolutely. All right, everyone, go subscribe to Rogue Nation. I mean, he has 107,000 subs, so it's what the fuck? It's one more or two more going to be, but.
Buy his merch, right? Is that what
Most,
he wants?
I think the majority of auditors would have logged off an hour ago. They would have rage quit. So that's what separates Rogue from a lot of other people. I'm going to pass the floor to Bones and give him an open mic, which I may regret. But anything on your mind, sir, that you want to?
I'm pretty much tired out. Yeah.
You want to start with, or you want to close with? I also want to do a PSA as well.
There's no fucking way I'm gonna pull my cock out for you or for other people. Those things don't occur.
Just want to establish.
You know,
that.
he lied in that. Yeah, he does it all the time.
He does it all the time.
Doing it right now.
Yeah, and the craziest thing is you're still in the group chat, and I'm gone from that.
Dude, that chat has probably been dead for a minute.
It just reminds me of licorice veins. It's fucking disgusting, dude. I had to get the fuck out.
I might start a new one.
A lot of PTSD.
You want to be part of the new one?
It depends who's in it.
Well, him, me, you.
If you know, like Silver Diamond's in it, I don't want nothing to do with it. All right. Everyone, thank you for listening. Thank you for checking me out. I was just going.
It's always fun when Rogue is here.
I was just gonna bullshit for an hour or so. Wanted to test my new equipment out. Everyone says how awesome I sound. Like, share, and subscribe. I think Tommy D's live. If anyone wants to post his link in the chat, please do. Let's do a Sancho raid over at Tommy D's. Hold on, let me find this fucking retarded link.
Everybody's got it. Don't worry about it.
It's the least I can fucking do. But let's do a Sancho raid.
Can you imagine? Still, you don't even have the Roku network going anymore, and you're still taking money from people.
Yeah, I was wondering that. I was wondering what services are you rendering to get money, but it's essentially looked at as a donation. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but the balls of that dude to take the money. Wow, it's a donation.
Why is D-Ban live streaming me? Is D-Ban live streaming?
I have no clue. Hi, D-Ban.
Is there a link you can give me that link? Are you restreaming me, D-Ban? And if so, why are you restreaming me? I haven't spoke to D-Ban in months. I missed that motherfucker.
Well, maybe her and Rogue Nation have a issue.
No, she's not restreaming me anymore.
Well, Rogue left.
Was she restreaming because of Rogue?
Probably.
I don't see her restreaming anything. Unless she played audio only, because I don't see anything on that. Yeah. Shout out to D-Ban as well. She's in Team Skanks, apparently. And the one thing about Sancho is I love slots. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Everyone go do a raid. Got 100 from Ross last week. Don't know who. Is that you, Silver Diamond? Like you got $100 from Ross? Well, I'm going to plug my Cash App link for anyone who wants to donate. There it is right there. Hashtag.
If you can give $2.99 to Rogue, you can give $2.99 to Stancha.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah.
You get the same thing.
Yeah. I have a cute baby as well. All right.
Get nothing.
And not only that, I have court on Monday. So
yeah.
Gonna be a little fun. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Go over to that meth head like Tommy D and let's do a Sancho raid.